You've been brushing twice a day, rinsing with mouthwash, doing everything your dentist told you, and you still have gum problems, still have bad breath, still get told to brush better. Today I'm going to show you exactly why, and it has nothing to do with your technique. This video is a science-based head-to-head comparison of 3 approaches to oral health: conventional toothpaste, antibacterial mouthwash, and oral probiotic supplementation with I'm going through mechanism by mechanism, not marketing claim by claim. Conventional toothpaste, what it actually does. Most commercial toothpaste formulations were designed with one primary goal: mechanical cleaning of tooth surfaces, and the delivery of fluoride too. Enamel fluoride is genuinely effective. It incorporates into the enamel crystal structure and increases resistance to acid demineralization. This benefit is real and supported by extensive research. Toothpaste also contains abrasive compounds, usually hydrated silica or calcium carbonate, that physically remove surface debris, and some surface staining. What toothpaste does not address? The oral microbiome. No conventional toothpaste formula targets the bacterial community that is the root cause of gum disease, tooth decay, and chronic bad breath. The active ingredients are directed at the chemistry of enamel and at physical debris removal. The bacterial ecology that determines long-term oral health is essentially unaddressed. What some toothpastes actively harm: formulations containing sodium lauryl sulfate disrupt the oral mucosal lining, reducing the tissue's ability to maintain a healthy bacterial community. Triclosan-containing formulas indiscriminately kill bacteria, including beneficial lactobacillus species. The net effect is that regular toothpaste use neither improves nor maintains oral microbiome health, and some formulations actively damage it. Summary: toothpaste is a mechanical and chemical tool for surface cleaning and enamel protection. It is not a microbiome tool. Using it correctly is necessary but insufficient for preventing gum disease in microbiome dysbiotic individuals. Antibacterial mouthwash, the nuclear option. The marketing for antibacterial mouthwash is brilliant. Kill 99.9% of bacteria. It sounds like exactly what you want until you understand what 99.9% of bacteria means for your oral health. Your gum line is protected by an active community of beneficial bacteria, primarily Lactobacillus species, Streptococcus, Salivarius, and Actinomyces, that collectively produce antimicrobial peptides, maintain pH, and physically occupy the colonization sites that periodontal pathogens need to establish gum disease. When you rinse with chlorhexidine or high-alcohol mouthwash, you eliminate this entire protection system. The problem is microbial recovery dynamics. Pathogenic species like Porphyromonas, Gingivalis, and Streptococcus mutans produce protective structures that make them significantly more resistant to antibacterial agents than the planktonic Lactobacillus strains. You're trying to maintain. Research shows pathogens recolonize 3 to 4 times faster than beneficial bacteria after antibacterial disruption. The mouthwash doesn't just fail to solve the problem. It actively creates a competitive advantage for the pathogens. The 2020 British Journal of Nutrition study I mentioned in another video found that 2 weeks of twice-a-daily chlorhexidine mouthwash reduced oral nitrite production by 90%, significantly elevated blood pressure in participants, and measurably shifted the oral microbiome toward These effects reversed when mouthwash use was discontinued, but they document the systemic impact of routine antibacterial mouthwash use. For breath specifically, mouthwash provides 30 to 90 minutes of relief by surface killing odor-producing bacteria. It doesn't address the anaerobic communities in gingival pockets and tongue crypts that are the primary sources of volatile sulfur compounds. This is why chronic bad breath returns quickly after mouthwash. You're treating the surface while the root cause persists below. Summary: antibacterial mouthwash provides temporary symptomatic relief while potentially worsening the underlying bacterial imbalance driving gum disease. The research is unambiguous on this point. Oral probiotic supplementation. The ecological approach, Prodenum's approach to oral health, is fundamentally different from either toothpaste or mouthwash because it addresses the bacterial ecology rather than the chemistry or the surface. Instead of trying to clean or kill, it rebuilds. The mechanism Daily introduction of 3.5 billion colony-forming units of 3 specific oral probiotic strains: Lactobacillus paracasei, B. lactis, B. elnol, empat, and Lactobacillus rutile. These strains compete with pathogenic species for colonization sites, produce targeted antimicrobial compounds that suppress specific pathogens without disrupting modulate the immune response to reduce inflammatory tissue damage, and with prebiotic inulin support, establish stable populations that persist between doses. The chewable format is critical. Direct contact with oral mucosa allows colonization that swallowed capsules cannot achieve. Clinical comparison: head-to-head. Gum bleeding. Toothpaste, no direct effect. Mouthwash, temporary reduction with rebound. Probiotic, -80% reduction over 30 days in clinical trials and my personal experience. Breath quality: toothpaste, 15 to 30 minute improvement. Mouthwash, 30 to 90 minute improvement. Probiotic, all-day improvement through microbiome level change. Gum tissue health. Toothpaste, no direct mechanism. Mouthwash, potential degradation from beneficial bacteria depletion. Probiotic, documented tissue health improvement at dentist assessment. Root cause treatment: toothpaste, no. Mouthwash, no. Probiotic, yes. Long-term microbiome support: toothpaste, neutral. Mouthwash, negative. Probiotic, actively positive. My recommendation for optimal oral health. This isn't an either-or situation. The optimal protocol combines these tools intelligently. Brush with an SLS3 fluoride toothpaste. You need the mechanical cleaning and fluoride protection. Skip the antibacterial mouthwash entirely. The research doesn't support its use for long-term oral health. Add Prodentum every morning before brushing. This addresses the microbiome dimension that neither toothpaste nor mouthwash can touch. If you need breath freshening during the day, use water rinsing rather than antibacterial mouthwash. This combination approach addresses all 3 dimensions of oral health: surface cleaning, enamel protection, and microbiome ecology. Each tool does what it's actually suited for. Prodentum link is in my description and pinned comment. Official website only. If you have questions about this comparison or about any specific product, drop them in the comments.